Oh, holy shit! Chat, this will be good. Trust me. Chat, this is worth it. I saw the title, dude. This will pop off.
Any Brexit voters? Any Brexit voter?
Chat, we might make the chat go nuts for like an hour or two, dude. This is like this is content.
The spectrum. That's not vegan.
Okay, let me get the heat for a minute. Oh, this looks good. Do all vegans think the same by Jubilee?
Actually, this time it is. Oh, well, in that case, a big thanks to Curiosity Stream for sponsoring this episode.
Fuck, chat. I'm running to get a Coke. I forgot to get a Coke. Come here. I apologize. Big apologies. Okay.
Here's Spectrum Vegans.
I'll refuse to eat at a table where people are eating animal products. In my mind, it's the same thing as if like you're eating a dog or a child in front of me.
What? Okay, man. We invited 5 vegans. Nice.
You can be vegan for reasons other than ethical. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, of course you can. What?
xQcOW.
I guess it's
Dietary reasons? Hello? What are they smoking?
just like in the definition. Veganism is a way of living which seeks to exclude as far as practicable and possible all forms of animal exploitation and cruelty to animals for any reason, clothing, food. It's about animals being ethical for them.
I didn't become vegan with any sort of ethical reasoning in mind. I just was very sick all the time, and I just had an inclination that if I stopped eating animal byproducts that I would feel better, and I did. And all the ethical reasons came as a result of me looking at my health and seeing that change. I definitely have stayed vegan because of ethical reasons, but I became vegan for my health.
I became vegan for health reasons, but I think the end goal of veganism is animal liberation. So I feel like that's more plant-based when you're vegan for health or vegan for something else, because at the end of the day, we seek to use products that have no animals in them at all.
The reason why I went vegan was for the environment. Climate change is real. You could do more good for the environment by being vegan than giving up your car, which is insane. I guess the ethics came afterwards, which is why I agree with you guys. I feel like we both think the same things, but why I started wasn't for ethics, which is why I'm here.
I will not buy or cook non-vegan items in the loved ones. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, dude.
This one's tough because I've bought like a chicken burrito for my brother. He would go get it anyway. And
how could you?
Maybe not the best way to go about it. Maybe I should deter him, but the way I try to promote my diet is just by being an example and not by forcing it into someone else, because I just think that if maybe, like I had bought a vegan burrito, he would just like be resentful of veganism even more because he didn't get what he wanted.
Buying it or preparing animal products or anything that's not vegan for somebody is enabling them to fund the very oppression that I'm against. Like for me, I've taken the liberation pledge. So like I'll refuse to eat.
Guys, are those real eyebrows? Are they real?
Table where people are eating animal products. In my mind, it's the same thing as if like you're eating a dog or a child in front of me. You're not gonna wanna like stay at that table and be with that. You're gonna wanna like try to change those people.
Okay, so if you're gonna try
No, you don't do that. What the fuck? No.
Change people, don't you think it'd be beneficial to sit with them, because then you could expose them to your point of view?
So actually every single person that I've told the Liberation Pledge about, they've had no problem changing their meals and going to vegan restaurants with me. If you care about me as a person, how could you not change one meal?
My approach is like leading by example.
I feel like a decent comparison here, dude, it would be like if for ethical reasons you didn't drive your car, right? And then your mom had a car, right, in the driveway, and then you drove it somewhere else, and you're like, nope, No, you don't drive your car. You don't do that. And you try to change it like, dude, you don't do that, dude.
Example,
Like
right?
what?
All of my family knows you're not going to come
If
to
they
my
want to drive a
house
car, just let
and
them.
bring any animals in or ask me to prepare it. But I do a
Right.
lot of cooking. So I think what has brought me a lot of joy is like taking everything that I know my family loves to eat and veganizing it. And I've seen like my mom, my dad, and my brother, who I never thought would go vegan in a million years, go vegan. And I do know that if I would have had the approach of like judging them or, you know, coming too aggressive, it would not have been met with love or understanding at all. Not forcing it on them, it has actually helped them come over to the dark side.
You are still vegan if you allow yourself an exception occasion. 3, 2, 1.
Sure. Okay, dude.
Where do you draw the line then, I guess? Like you're bending your own morals every once in a while. It's the same thing with like meatless Mondays. Like we don't have like homophobic free Tuesdays. Like
What?
it's,
How is
every
it-
day is
how is that the same?
homophobia free, right? So like it's the same thing for me. If like you slip up, it's like saying like, oh yeah, I just am like totally fine with certain amounts of exploitation if I'm doing it.
Say you're traveling and it's genuinely hard to find like vegan food. You can't like survive on like just like lettuce. all
Fuck
the
that guy,
time.
dude.
And in certain like cultures, like say like China, like it's really hard to find something
Yeah, the guy.
without meat.
I've grown up in different countries and surrounded by different cultures, and we live in a place where veganism is almost mainstream and it's super accessible, but there's developing countries where that's just not the case.
Even though like Beyond Burgers, Gardein, like those aren't accessible worldwide, we have fruits and vegetables everywhere. And like, I don't want to just tell everyone to only like
There's food
basic
deserts
plants.
though, and in
but-
food deserts that's not necessarily always true. Because I've been in these situations where it's just not really a sustainable option to feed yourself 100% vegan.
Is it more of like a convenience thing? Or is it more of a like, it's really, there's literally nothing available. There's not a banana or an apple or a bean.
I spent 3 months near the Arctic Circle in Iceland, and in Iceland, their diet is just, it's such a cold climate. It's all like sheep, fish, you know, it's
A
really
bean, he says.
very,
A fucking
because
bean.
They don't
that's
have
what the
any fruits or
land-
vegetables out there whatsoever at all.
The climate doesn't allow for that unless you're building greenhouses, which, you know, is like how they're moving. But in remote villages where there's only 20 people, you know, you can forage flowers to make tea and like little berries here and there, but that doesn't sustain people for the kind of climate that they experience.
I've been bullied for being vegan.
Oh, they're all gonna say yes, of course. He's gonna run to it. Is it? Oh, she ran to it.
Where I come from, Orange County, is just a really nice place to be vegan. People really understand why people are vegan. Every now and then you get the, bro, you look like you need a hamburger, but I mean, it's not that bad.
I became vegan in 2006, and I didn't know anybody else who didn't eat meat or was vegan. Like I got left out of like a lot of dinner plans and stuff like that with family and friends. They didn't want to pick somewhere that I could also eat at. They wanted to stay with what they wanted to eat. I don't think that
Dude, that is not them bullying you. That's you bullying yourself, I feel like. I don't know, dude. Like, what the fuck?
bullied for being vegan now, but when I first became vegan, I definitely did.
I get people who try to take like my blackness away. They'll say, you're not black if you're vegan. How can you be black and vegan? And it really does mess with your head. I'll get a lot of social media bullying to the point where sometimes it does affect my mental health just because I try to be a good person, but just someone finds out you're vegan and it's like, the world hates you. And I think it's really easy to bully people online.
What? Oh, dude, I can't. Dude, I can't. Say it one more time.
But just someone finds out you're vegan and it's like, the world hates you. And I think it's really easy to bully people online.
If you wear leather, you are not a vegan. 3, 2, 1.
Good one.
I think if you consciously consume leather and buy it and wear it because you want to and you're conscious of that choice, then it's not vegan. But the way our society is structured, there's so many accidental cases in which you could be owning or wearing a vegan thing. Like you ride a bike, a lot of bike seats.
But these are accidents. These aren't the same, dude. And leather, most of the time it's gonna be more expensive, and it's obvious, dude. Like
leather, and it's hard to always know exactly what you're purchasing.
To me, it's like just not fair to the animals for us to like abuse our own ignorance and not actually take the time to research.
I think people do have excuses.
Yo, people have fucking lives, motherfucker. People have things to fucking do other than fucking reading books and shit about, dude.
Especially in like
that
poor
can't,
neighborhoods.
dude.
They're working so much, they don't have the time to consciously go out and research about veganism. I think that's more of an issue that comes when you have more income and more choice. And I just want to say, yeah, by the way, this is fake leather, this is fake leather.
Don't tear them apart in the comments.
Yeah, please guys.
I think it's really important though that we like have a very clear message of what veganism is, because when we start to make excuses, then people who aren't vegan and are just learning about it, they have a confused message of what it is.
Oh, okay. Yes, our problem. Oh, dude. Chat, this will be good. Chat, this will be good. You're a better person if you're vegan.
3, 2, 1.
Of course! Ethic Andy!
So I wouldn't say like I'm a better person than other people in general, but me as an individual, I am a better person than I ever was before, and I guarantee that anyone who goes vegan will be a better version of themselves.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm a better person because I'm vegan, but I know vegans who are racist and homophobic, and to me, they aren't good people, you know? I think they make good choices when it comes to what they consume.
Chat, maybe it's because of a vocal minority, dude, but I feel like a lot of people like him, right? Or like vegan, dude, and then they become this like self-entitled, like oh, you're eating that? I can't believe it, dude. And you try to control everything, and you're a worse person because of that, dude. You're literally worse, man.
Be vegan, which is why I was in somewhat disagree, because I feel like if you're racist and you're homophobic or you're an oppressor, I feel like that's very anti-vegan. Just in my personal opinion, I feel like vegan is an anti-discrimination, anti-oppression movement. It's really hard to be racist and be vegan. I would not consider you vegan if you're homophobic or racist or something like that, because we are animals. How can you be discriminating against humans in that form? So that's why I'm here, someone who's truly vegan, who is of those values, in my personal opinion. I don't feel like they're better, but I feel like they are a good person.
Guys, this is the moral Olympics.
I love learning from you guys.
Yeah.
I never really get that.
Yeah, group hug, group hug. Oh. Hey, vegans unite!
Wow, I mean, I'm a vegan, but there's so much more past diet that I haven't even considered.
Definitely. Whether you are an omnivore or a vegan, I think we can agree that the way we eat is always evolving, which reminds me of an amazing show on Curiosity Stream called Food of the Future, which is a part of their Dream the Future series.
Yeah, it's narrated by Sigourney Weaver, and it examines things like vegetable protein, urban farming, connected.
Okay. Yeah, chat, guys, I feel like it's kind of weird. This guy claims like he's like a better person, like a good. Dude, he just looks like he's no fun, dude.
Individual, I am a better person than I ever was before, and I guarantee that anyone who goes vegan will be a better version of themselves.
I think I'm a better person because I'm vegan, but I.
Okay, I'm closing this, dude. Guys, I actually enjoy those videos, but I enjoy a middle ground more, right? Because there are two sides, and you can see that's true, that's not true, right? And there's nobody to call them out for their fucking bullshit, right? They say a lot of fucking, they say lumps of fucking bullshit in there, dude. Like, one of the last arguments I think was the best bullshit I've ever seen in my life.
And be vegan, I would not consider you, but that's almost how can you be discriminating against humans in that form. So that's why I'm here, someone who's truly vegan, who is of those values, in my personal opinion. I don't feel like they're better, but I feel like they are a good person. And somewhat disagree, because I feel like if you're racist and you're homophobic or you're an oppressor, I feel like that's very anti-vegan. Just in my personal opinion.
Dude, being racist or homophobic, dude, is anti-vegan. Can you fucking believe this?
I feel like vegan is an anti-discrimination, anti-oppression movement. It's really hard to be racist and be vegan. I would not consider you vegan if you're homophobic or racist or something like that, because we are animals. How can you be discriminating against humans?
There's no correlation between those two things at all. It's like saying, dude, if you're vegan, you have to be good on everything and ethical with everything, then that makes no sense, dude. Because the clothes she wear were probably made in an unethical manner, right? Like you can't do all of it at once. And if you want things to change, you can do small things, but you can't do all of it. Like